Welcome back to Vahrenberg Implement Product Informational Series video, and today we're here with a RhinoAG Revolution Series RDF14 wheel rake. This is a 14 wheel high capacity style wheel rake. It is capable of covering up to 28 foot 6 inches in raking width, and it'll produce a windrow width back here of from 3 foot to 6 foot. We are very impressed with the quality and the heavy dutiness of this RhinoAG rake. We've got it hooked up here to a Massey Ferguson 4710 Global Series, and we're going to show you how to operate it. We're going to open it up, show you how big and monstrous this thing is. But one of the things we want to talk about is strength and rigidity. Look at the big size of these beams and the extra support. And the RhinoAG goes a little bit different on their rakes to make them last for a long time. Got gussets down here where the components come together to make it stronger. You've even got bushings here on the arms where it raises the wheels up and down. These are things that you don't see in other wheel rakes. Got a big super heavy beam down the middle there. You can see that. Look at the size of them cylinders. I mean, this is a professional quality style wheel rake. Brakes on it, on the gauge wheels. This is actually the standard configuration with no options. RhinoAG offers a lot of different options to allow you to customize to meet your raking needs. You can actually convert this rake to a 16 wheel if you need a larger rake, or you can do that down in the future. You can put the wheel covers in. You can put the wind guard plates in here to keep the wind from blowing it. You can add hydraulic windrow adjustment. If you need to vary the windrow a lot, this has got the manual. There's even a spring there to hold the ratchet lever forward. This allows you to adjust your windrow width by manual style. If you're pretty much gonna set it and forget it, like a lot of people do with the round baler, you probably don't need to add the extra expense of that. Got covers, rubber covers over the threads here to make it easier and last. And if you do need to make adjustments, make it so much easier. You can add a single side opening, so if you want to rake with one side only and leave the other side in, like turning a windrow if it gets moist, you can do that. Back here they have this is equipped with a single gauge wheel, or the single rear wheel. You can add walking beam tandem rear wheels on the back. And the last thing, if you need a center kicker up in front, they offer a dual center kicker option that mounts up right up here off of that brace there. So center kicker is available. We're going to get in here, we're going to hook it up, show you how to hook it up. But man, just look at this. Look at how big that jack base is and this big nice handle. I mean, we're going to crank her up, hook her up, and unfold her to show you the awesome RhinoAG Revolution Series wheel rakes. If you're looking for a new wheel rake, you better come check out these heavy built wheel rakes from RhinoAG. Take the jack out, that's our first thing. Pull the pin. Convenient jack storage right here. It's even got a plug on the end of the jack to keep the dirt and grime out of there. I mean, RhinoAG thinks of everything to make your rake investment last longer. This is your single side opening. That's going to be this one right here. The other two hoses are going to be your rake opening, so need to plug them in the same valve. And that's pretty much all it takes to hook up the RhinoAG wheel rake. Next thing we need to do is pull the transport latches, and they fit right up here. Next thing we need to do is pull the transport latches. You pull these two pins, slide that in, One pin right back there, one pin right there. And just hook these back up. And we'll be ready to open her up here in just a second. Plus, you got your lights. Find the, got driving lights. Hook right up here on the back of a tractor. This is the international standards connection for farm equipment. And that's all you got to do to hook it up right there. We got everything hooked up. We just need to get the other side done, and we're going to open her up. One last feature is this is your rake wheel adjustment. You can pull this pin, and that's the amount of ground pressure. So you can get that ground pressure off of the teeth off of the ground so they don't wear out as fast. The other thing is it don't put as much dirt and dust in your hay that can make your cattle or your livestock sick. We do have safety latches on the lowering on both sides, so we'll need to adjust them before we get it in the tractor. So now the rake wheels adjust, or the rake wheels are allowed to drop down, and you have adjustment on both sides. Now we'll fire up the Massey Ferguson 4700 series. And we'll open the rake wheel arms. And one recommendation is just to slightly go forward as you do this. As you pull forward, the rake wheel arms will open up. And you can see them open them up. And when it gets to max size here, now you can see the RDF14 in an open configuration. Look at them big beefy cylinders, that big beefy frame that we were talking about. But if you're looking for a new wheel rake, you need to come check out this RhinoAG. Big strength, lots of strength. Double gauge wheel is standard. This one goes over the terrace, you still got one protecting it. Out in front and behind the wheel. You can just see the difference in the RhinoAG RDF14 wheel rake. Come check them out at Vahrenberg Implement. We're your Massey Ferguson and RhinoAG dealer here in Higginsville, Missouri, right at the corner of Business 13 and Business 13 and 13 Highway. We've got lots of Massey Ferguson equipment, RhinoAG stuff, and we've got RDF rakes available. Let us custom build one for you with the options you want and the size and configuration. 12, 14, and 16 base models, and whatever options and features you'd like. We can even package it up with a Massey Ferguson tractor to give you a custom rake and package deal.